How to Grow Raspberries, the complete guide for home gardeners. Welcome back to EcoAlchemy. I'm Pete, and today we're diving deep into the world of raspberries, one of the most flavorful and rewarding fruits you can grow at home. There's something magical about plucking fresh, juicy berries straight from your backyard. Together, we'll break down the entire process, from planting your first cane to savoring your bountiful harvest. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to keep the gardening inspiration growing. Let's dig in. Raspberries are a home gardener's dream come true. Not only are they a delicious and healthy treat, but their vibrant foliage adds a lush charm to your space. And here's the best part. Raspberries keep on giving. As perennials, they come back stronger every year, making them a long-term investment in your garden. Plus, they're a surefire way to boost your garden's biodiversity. Their flowers attract pollinators like bees, and their berries bring birds and other wildlife to your yard. Not to mention, growing your own food reduces waste, saves money, and gives you fresher produce than any store-bought alternative. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned grower, this guide will show you how to grow raspberries that thrive year after year while enriching your garden and table. Let's start by picking the variety that suits your needs the best. Raspberries fall into two main categories. Summer bearing. These give you one big, sweet harvest in the peak of summer. Perfect if you prefer a one-time bounty for freezing, preserving, or feasting. Everbearing, also known as fall-bearing, this type gives two harvests, one in summer and another in fall. The split crops are smaller but extend your enjoyment throughout the growing season. No matter your choice, both types are rich in flavor and high in antioxidants. Now, let's move on to where they'll call home in your garden. Location matters when it comes to growing raspberries. These sun-loving plants thrive in areas with 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. And while they're adaptable, planting them in well-drained, fertile soil is key to their success. If your garden soil is clay-heavy or prone to staying soggy, consider raised beds or improving drainage, as waterlogged soil can lead to root rot. Healthy soil equals happy raspberries. The secret to vigorous raspberry growth lies in nutrient-rich soil. Here's how to prep for success. Test your soil. Aim for a pH level of 5.5 to 6.5. Slightly acidic is ideal. Feed your soil. Mix compost or well-rotted manure into the planting area to boost nutrients. This step encourages strong root establishment and maximizes yield. Loosen it up. Ensure the soil is loose and well-aerated to give the roots room to breathe. Proper soil prep may sound basic, but trust me, this step sets the stage for long-term plant health. Ready to get planting? Follow these steps to give your raspberries the strongest start. Spacing matters. Plant canes 2 to 3 feet apart, with 6 feet between rows to allow airflow. This spacing helps discourage fungal diseases and makes maintenance easier. Dig a hole large enough to spread the roots naturally. Position the cane so that the crown sits level with the soil surface. Water wisely. After planting, water deeply to settle the soil around the roots and kickstart growth. Pro tip: if you're growing multiple rows, consider orienting them north-south to ensure they get optimal sunlight. Consistency is everything. Raspberries need about 1 inch of water per week during the growing season. If Mother Nature doesn't supply enough, step in with a watering can or drip irrigation. Remember, avoid overhead watering as it can dampen the foliage and attract diseases. Mulching around your plants comes with numerous benefits: moisture retention, weed suppression, and stable soil temperature. Apply an organic mulch like straw, wood chips, or grass clippings, keeping it a few inches away from the cane's crown to prevent rot. Healthy plants need the right balance of nutrients. Here's how to keep them well-fed. Spring wake-up call. In early spring, feed your plants with a balanced fertilizer. A 10-10-10 works great. Mid-season boost. Add a side dressing of compost halfway through the growing season to replenish nutrients and support fruit production. Avoid excess nitrogen. as it encourages leafy growth, leaving your raspberries with fewer berries. Invest a little time in pruning to enjoy healthier plants and bigger harvests. Summer-bearing varieties. After the harvest, prune out all the canes that fruited that year. They won't produce again. Ever-bearing varieties. For smaller summer harvests, prune the top of the canes after fall fruiting. For a single larger fall harvest, cut all canes to the ground in late winter. Regular pruning reduces disease risks and keeps your raspberry patch neat and productive. Trellising is more than just organizing your raspberry patch. It's about maximizing air circulation, sunlight exposure, and ease of access for harvesting. Install sturdy posts on either side of your rows and run horizontal wires to support the canes. This simple setup works wonders as your plants grow bushy and full of fruit. While raspberries are relatively low maintenance, they're not immune to pests and diseases. Here's what to look for and how to manage trouble naturally. Pests. Keep an eye out for aphids, spider mites, and raspberry beetles. Use neem oil or introduce ladybugs to curb infestations. Fungal diseases. Avoid botrytis and powdery mildew by maintaining proper pruning, spacing, and air circulation. Clean up fallen leaves and debris regularly, as these can harbor pests or diseases. The moment you've been waiting for. Harvesting those sweet, juicy raspberries. Pick them when they're richly colored and slide off the stem without resistance. Since raspberries don't ripen further after picked, timing is key. For the best flavor, enjoy them fresh or store them in shallow containers in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. If you have an overflowing bounty, freeze extras or turn them into flavorful jams or desserts. Prepare your raspberry patch for colder months to ensure a vigorous return. In late fall, mulch around the base to insulate the roots. For regions with harsh winters, cover canes with burlap or frost blankets to protect them. Even a little winter prep goes a long way toward abundant harvests year after year. No garden, no problem. Raspberries can thrive in large containers with good drainage. Use nutrient-dense potting mix, water diligently, and don't skip trellising. They'll reward your efforts. Container gardening is perfect for patios, balconies, or urban gardeners wanting to experience the joy of fresh berries. Plant raspberries alongside garlic, onions, or herbs to naturally repel pests. Avoid planting them near potatoes, tomatoes, or eggplants, as they share similar diseases and pests. Crop rotation every couple of years keeps soil health in check. Every raspberry season will teach you something new, from experimenting with trellising techniques to trialing different varieties. Accept the process as part of your gardening adventure. Every failure gets you one step closer to gardening mastery. By following these straightforward steps, your raspberry patch will flourish, adding both beauty and bounty to your garden. Embrace the cycle, from planting canes to harvesting fruit and preparing for next year. The magic of homegrown, sun-ripened raspberries is worth every moment of effort. Drop a comment below with your raspberry growing tips, challenges, or success stories. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more gardening content designed to grow your skills, garden, and joy. Let's keep growing together with EcoAlchemy.